Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro duel video. Again, Cross-Banlist video, Cross-Banlist tournament. We are in the top 8, so 8 decks are left in the tournament. The first match is the one on the left side of the bracket, on the left corner. In the left upper corner we have Mermails paired up against Chaos. So Mermails from 2013 is paired up against Chaos. Again, pretty much staple deck. So let's take a quick look at the deck lists. The first deck list is of course Chaos. Again, pretty much staple deck. All of the banned cards: Chains of Heart, Painful Choice, Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, Monster Reborn, Mirage of Nightmare, and so on. It's 30 card staple deck, and the deck needs no introduction. The second deck list is of course Mono Mermails, pretty much at full force still, with 3 Megalo and 3 Abysteus and the 3 Dragoons, the main searcher, and again also 3 Diva. No Dracosec in the extra, although with Big Eye and Gaios are both the rank 7 engine together with Gaia Dragon. I decided not to change up the Mermail deck list with Tidal. Most of the people were fine with this deck list. So before I start with the matches, which deck has the most chances? I think Mermails have the edge. Mermails have the advantage because it's of course very consistent with triple Dragoons and so on, but it has more OTK possibilities compared to Chaos. Then again, Chaos does have access to hand destruction cards like Delinquent Duo, Confiscation, and the Forceful Sentry. Also of course Yata Garasu. But I'm not really sure. Mermails with Marksman and Infantry to pop those cards definitely has the advantage. So let's see the first game. Okay, so the first duel, I'll be the one playing with Chaos. My opponent is playing with Mermails. I get to start. Open with Graceful, thanks to which I'm able to search out my Sinister Serpent, so there's no reason to activate my Charity just yet. First, search out that Serpent and then activate the Graceful to have a valid target to discard next to, I think, the Harvey's Feather Duster, which is pretty much dead against Mermails because of Abyss Sphere, which is their only trap. Painful Choice, again one of the most broken spells in the game, to set up that grave, and I think it pretty much has to pick the Demok and send it to the grave. Get some shenanigans going with the Linda, with the Abyss Spike, set up his hand for next turn, and yes, double Marksman with Megalo, again to break open the field. Last turn I decided to play it a little bit passive, because of Waboku. I can just chain it to something like a Marksman or an MST, and again, if he's able to establish a nice board with Gaios and so on, I have both Snatch Steel and Raigeki, and thanks to Waboku I'm going to survive, and boom, Raigeki is whole field. I think we know he has the Abyss Sphere set, so we can play around that, establish a board, so he has to activate this Sphere, and I think he already activated the Linde. Yeah, indeed, he searched out the, the Abyss Lead, and I'm sure that pretty much he has 0 outs to get back into the game. And again, I do have Snatch Steel in my hand as a follow-up play. So Chaos is 1-0 in front. He gets to start and has a nice opening hand with Steos, with Dragoons, again establish a nice board. I think he's going to end with Abyss Gaios and the Linde, and I also think the Sphere, the deck does not play, Dracosec. Maybe Dracosec would have been a better move, but again, the deck does not play Dracosec in the extra deck. I think we know he has a Sphere, because of the Yata, he has to activate it, and we also know he already activated the Linde this turn. So he indeed had to activate his Abyss Sphere there, because he wanted to protect his salvage. Anyway, again, we know he has a Linda set, so there's no reason to attack into the face down Linda with Gaios. And I think I have the Magician of Fate set. He's going to pop my Imperial Order with Marksman. I think this was in the damage tab. Yeah, so not able to activate the Imperial Order. Doesn't really matter. He goes to Scrap Dragon. He knows I have the Dark Hole. Gun Gear definitely was another option, but then again, he knows that I have the Dark Hole. And thanks to Scrap Dragon, he can destroy both my cards. I'm not really sure if I know he has a marksman, but again, Yata was my only option here. Deals some minor damage, he has to skip his draw phase, but that marksman though, 14 damage, yes, is obviously going to activate the effect. Special summon the Dragoons, again 1800 more damage, and the Diva is just overkill. Mirror Force is not a, it doesn't really matter. Mirror Force is not a card. Mirror Force does not exist apparently. No fear, and I can, he can attack for a game. So 1-1. Game number 3, I can start Pot of Greed to immediately get that +1. Also, the Delinquent Duo pretty much cripple his hand, and also the Forceful Sentry. So take a look at his hand and send back one card from his hand back to his deck. We know, I think he top decked the Sphere, so thanks to Breaker I can lure it out. He's forced to activate it. Thanks to Pike he can pop my Kaiku. I have to Suicide, I don't want to risk him top decking into a Dragoons, so we can go for Bahamut Shark, again detach, get a Surge, special summon Abyss Ride, I believe it's called, from the extra deck. So the top decked Magician of Fate is a light, which I need for the BLS, and I also think getting back the Pot of Greed was the better choice. Again, get 2 draws, more options. Heavy Storm is kinda dead against the deck. Top deck into, top deck into Confiscation indeed. Rip the Pot of Everest. I think the Pot of Everest was live. I think he wanted to save it because of Gundy in his hand. He would have been able to reborn the lead. I think I can kinda agree with that move, but yeah, that BLS is definitely giving him problems. I'm definitely in a, I definitely have the advantage here, so I can play it slow with Shining Angel, with the BLS, banishing the face downs, not risking anything. Do activate Harpy's Feather Duster, which kinda expecting either MST or the Abyss Sphere. Doesn't really matter. Also would have been able to banish his monster and tribute to BLS for Demok, and then go for Premature Burial on the BLS, but in the end it's not going to matter. Again, get Emperor on board and attack for a game. So Chaos is 2-1 in the lead, so one more game. He gets a start, and wow, he has an explosive opening turn. I think he's able to go for Duloran. He has 5 Aquas, or 5 water monsters in his grave, and I also lose 2 cards. Very unfortunate. He also picks the Premature Burial with the Mooling Glacia. And again, his Duloran is also a very powerful monster. Send back all of his face-ups, like Marksman, like the Diva, maybe the Abyss Sphere, to reuse them next turn. It's a very powerful card. Here I decide to keep the Call of the Hound because of Mirage of Nightmare. I have to discard 4 cards during my next standby phase. So again, I want to make sure that I can flip over the call, get back Demok, and get back the spell that I want. And not let Mirage of Nightmare discard it. But I think I make a misclick here with the Call of the Hound. That it wouldn't have mattered in the long run because of all of the he has a card advantage, and I think Mirage of Nightmare left the Heavy Storm in my hand, which is dead, of course, and this is kind of overkill. I mean, he has like +7 over me and a very big established board. Get wrecked, and he's going to attack for a game. So 2-2, very close, although I have the advantage and I get to start. My hand is not that great, it's decent, and I know if he's going to open well, my chances of winning are very slim. And again, he has the Abyss Spike, set up the Megalo play with Marksman, and I think he also discarded the Linde. Not that important because he has the Abyss Sphere, he does have 2 on top of that, so Thanks to Breaker, which was, I think, my only play. I can first attack over the pike, thanks to the 300 attack boost because of the counter, and then activate Breaker's effect to pop his face down. I think I have to chain the MST, not let them search the Linde, but wow, yeah, he top decks into a Diva. Again, he can make his Mooling Glacier live, thanks to Megalo, which can attack 2 times. And yeah, with Marksman again, he goes for Dragoons. Yeah, I'm not going to win this one, even with a top decked Dark Hole or Raigeki. Yeah, this game is his. He activates his Megalo effect, so it can attack 2 times. Marksman is triggered to pop the face down just in case. And yeah, Mermails take this one 3-2, kinda close. But I think in the long run, yeah, Mermails definitely was the better pick over Chaos. So Mermails are going on to the top 4, and it's either going to be 6 Samurai with Gateway or Spellbooks with Spellbook or Judgment that's going to take on Mermails in the top 4. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lead them signing out. Peace.